So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the support...
Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Allison with the clearance. Yamal. Played back.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is on...
Getting up there! Goal! Manchester United! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss...
Just about within shooting range.
Conte.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Rice. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well played right in...
Haaland! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Timber. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through.
Oh, well played.
Sangare. Manchester United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Rice. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. It is a corner. Manchester United with their first corner. It's the first in the game for either side, actually. Good climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, important interception. Looking to play him in. Now it's Girassi. And he's managed to get free. Yamal. That's destined for the flank. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are doing...
And the shot! And yes, it's there!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mukiele. Sankare. Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Sankare. Ball played for Dembele. Sankare. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Vermin.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He was under real pressure there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
And he's in on goal. Yamal!
Dembele.
Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk. Conte. And he's forced to go back.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rice, who's set up one goal so far.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal.
Yamal!
Vermin. And Sangare.
Rice cuts it out. Rice getting this one clear.
2 added minutes has been
Nuno
indicated.
Mendes.
He's found a way through. Good running, strong and purposeful.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Just
they
a quick
need
reminder
to
today,
go with the same
please
intensity and
refrain from
tempo
parking
they showed in
outside
getting
this
both the
stadium.
goals.
Thank you
Try
very
to
much for your
get another
cooperation.
now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
That's Dembele. Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Gea claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicked it back promptly. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Some really good ball movement. Very nicely done. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Sangare. Timber. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Rice. Sangare. And here's Dembele. Dembele.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to...
Takes a shot!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Brazil have their second corner now.
For Manchester United, number 4, Bruno Fernandes. Number 6, Yamal. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
And a header!
On the field,
Oh, crossbar!
number 22,
And that is well cleared.
Number 8, Federico
Manchester
Valverde.
United have the chance to go the other way.
Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. That's a cute ball. Valverde. It's Lewandowski! Van Dijk. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Sangare. Yildiz. Thuram. Yildiz. Now this could be Eze! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 3
Number
coming
20,
up.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 5, Maguire. Substitution in progress.
Chance! It's a goal! Right back in the game! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Conte. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now there's a fine ball. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth
Number
corner of the
41,
game.
Rice. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Casemiro.
He's rising! And there's a goal! Do not write them off! back they come! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Lewandowski. Conte. That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Conte. Nuno Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's Bellingham. Can they find an extra gear here? And this is Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Shot could be on. And a chance! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Lopez.
Girassi. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Brazil! And that really is so impressive. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. Fermin does really well there, strong defending.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's the chance to counter.
Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Konate gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rice. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary. That's a cute ball.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Mukiele making good progress.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's destined for the flank. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Might be... He's having a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Rice. That is a brilliant interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Girassi. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick.
Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Conte. He's in a great position here. That is great defending, so alert. And that is well cleared. Van Dijk. Conte. Now Ruben Dias. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Shuttle bus service.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Conte. Bruno Fernandes. Girassi. So what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. Ruben Dias. And it's Van Dijk.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mukiele. And now they can clear their lines.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nuno Mendes. For Rice. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Here come Brazil on the counter. Now it's Girassi. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's gone looking for safety. That has not gone well. And it's Rice. Mbappe! Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Nuno Mendes. Knocks it into space. And it's hoisted clear. Fermin powering forward here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Rice.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Van Dijk with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's chosen to go back. And he's in on goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Bruno Fernandes tries to play it through. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Time and again they are repelled. Tries a measured ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Conte. And Jamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
And it's João Palhinha.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Ruben Dias. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Can he spark a counter here? So no chances falling either way for the time being. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Foot in. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That is a great pick out. Always Girassi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Conte. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yamal. And it's Timber. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Taken back almost at once. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Girassi. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Conte. Now Ruben Dias. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Yamal. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And he's heaved it away. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Wan-Bissaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. In towards the back stick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Now it's Girassi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet. And he can clear it away. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Girassi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. And they can counter here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fermin. Bruno Fernandes. And he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Ball is over the line. Mbappe gets a foot in here. Now it's Rice. Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. Nice interception, well timed. Tries to get it clear. And this is Dembele, looking for a runner. He's on it, can he get away? And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from...
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good progress on the left. Sankare. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Osimhen to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Into the channel. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Vermeer. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vermeer is having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he can thump it away. Yildiz running with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here!
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good ball,
added
good
time.
take. Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Vermeer. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. That's that, the end. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to...